Alright, for all of you out there who have been waiting patiently for Coulter Corner Part 3, here it is. And not only that, but I will be doing Part 4 and a Part 5 directly. Those will be my next videos. So don't worry, you'll get it. Now, if you don't remember where we left off, it was the middle of page 3, where she was talking about that liberals deny what we know about ourselves, that we are moral beings in God's image. That was the last part that I addressed on Part 2. If you missed that, go check it the fuck out. Let's see. She says, without the fundamental understanding of man's place in the world, we risk being lured into misguided pursuits, including bestiality, slavery, and PETA membership. Now, you notice how she actually included slavery as a misguided pursuit if you don't understand God. But then again, the God of the Bible condones slavery. Don't forget that, you dumb bitch. And then you put slavery and bestiality on the same level as PETA membership. Now, I'm no, card-carrying PETA member. I believe that, animals should not be mistreated, etc., etc. I love animals. But I'm no, I'll eat a steak or a burger. I'm not that hardcore of a fucking animal lover. But the fact that you think that slavery, owning slaves or being a PETA member is on the same level just shows a lot about you. It shows your level of hatred for anything that doesn't directly follow into your line of thinking, which is no wonder you're such a hateful fucking cunt. Liberals swoon in pagan admiration of Mother Earth, mystified and overawed by her power. They deny the biblical idea of dominion and progress, and the most ringing affirmation of which is the United States of America. Basically, she's saying, liberals like the Earth more than the idea of ruling the Earth. Which is what that's all conservatives care about. They just want to be number one in everything. They want Christianity to be number one. They want their ideologies to be number one. They want their political agenda to be number one. They want to be number one, and if they don't get it, they're going to complain. And they're going to say that, look at those liberals. They actually care about the Earth. I mean, who in the fuck is stupid enough to care about the Earth? This is just a planet put here by God so that we could tear it to shit, ruin the fuck out of it, die off as a species so we can all go to heaven. That's God's fucking great plan. Don't you know? Anne knows all about it. Look at that that is fucking scary, dude. Ugh, scary bitch. Anyway, she continues. Although they are druids, liberals masquerade as rationalists, adopting a sneering tone of scientific sophistication, which is a little like being condescended to by a tarot card reader. Now she's saying that science is on the same level as tarot card reading. I mean, we've got a real brainiac here. And she's saying that we masquerade as rationalists while she's the one that wrote a 280 fucking something page book of bashing liberals every fucking paragraph. Every single one. But we're the ones masquerading like rationalists. She's just simply, an open idiot, I guess. It makes sense to me. Liberals hate science and react badly to it. That's news to me. They will literally run from the room, lightheaded and nauseated, when told of data that might suggest that the sexes have different abilities in math and science. Well, see, that is false. Look, the sexes have different abilities on all kinds of levels. Men, I think, are better at football. Women, I think, are better at volleyball. Now, does that mean that men are better than women or women are better than men? No, it just means that they have different things that they're better at. So what if it's math or science or whatever? So what if women are better at math? So what? Holy fuck, great, good for you. I don't have to shove a fucking baby out of my fucking penis. You gotta shove a baby out of your vagina. And you're better at math, we'll call it even. Okay? Jesus. But the best part really about that is that she's basically picking on the equality, that we want men and women to be treated equally, whether or not they are better at math. You know, we want them to be treated equally, and she's using that like against us, like, oh my God, well look, you want everything to be so equal, but then you can't accept that women might be better at math, or men might be better at whatever. You know, I can accept that. Show me enough studies. But here's the thing: is women being better at math does not mean that all women are better at math than all men. You take all these things and ignore them because, well, we all know you're a fucking ignorant cunt. Anyway, she continues. They repudiate science when it contradicts their pagan beliefs. That the AIDS virus doesn't discriminate. That there is no such thing as IQ. That nuclear power is dangerous and scary, or that breast implants cause disease. Now, that last one is really funny, because I'm not sure if she had already got her tit implants when she wrote this book, but Ann Coulter got fucking titty implants. And now I'm kind of curious as to, what was God's plan for Ann Coulter? Was it just to be a skinny chick, or skinny, I can't say chick, skinny chick with a fucking giant Adam's apple and shit, and then his plan was for her to pay money to get plastic put into her chest so she could look more appealing to I don't know who. You could fucking put tits and ass on out Ann Coulter all day long, but until you fucking change the face and the brain and put a little bit of meat on them bones, I ain't gonna be attracted to that shit, period. It ain't gonna happen. And I don't think if anyone out there is attracted to Ann Coulter and is like, oh my God, dude, just get back into reality. Snap back. Snap out of it. She's not fucking attractive. The old lady that rings up my beer at the store, 10 times more attractive than Ann Coulter, period. Now, I'm going to ignore the other stuff about that she was saying about the AIDS virus and the IQ and the nuclear power. We'll just ignore that shit, because otherwise I'll spend all day talking about it. Liberals use the word science exactly as they use the word constitutional. Both words are nothing more or less than a general statement of liberal approval, having nothing to do with either science or the Constitution. And then she gives an example. Thus, for example, the following sentence makes sense to liberals. President Clinton saved the Constitution by repeatedly ejaculating on a fat Jewish girl in the Oval Office. You see, that makes absolutely no fucking sense. And she knows it. It's like, it's for people who hated Clinton and had nothing else against him other than he got a blowjob from a fucking intern. And they are like, oh, damn, Ann Coulter, did you see that? She just fucking got him a new one. She ripped him a new asshole, and that fat Jewish girl too. She got them both at the same time. I'm fucking so impressed that you can talk about ejaculating on fat Jewish girls in the Oval Office, as if, you know, and like as if anyone is claiming that President Clinton saved the Constitution by repeatedly ejaculating on a fat Jewish girl in office. She's claiming that that makes sense to us. And some would say, oh no, she's just kidding. No, she's fucking dead fucking serious. Ann Coulter is like ultra troll. She is like fucking the troll of the fucking millennia. She continues, the core of Judeo-Christian tradition says that we are utterly and distinctly apart from other species. We have dominion over the plants and the animals on earth. You know, and she says, God gave it to us, it's ours, as stated succinctly in the book of Genesis. Now keep in mind that Ann Coulter is against legalizing marijuana, which is a plant that God gave us. So basically, she's okay with saying that the stuff that God gave us is not good enough for people, and she has to trump God. She and the conservatives and whoever else doesn't want to legalize pot needs to trump God and deny that plant to the people of the United States. And that to them is an awesome move, or some shit. It doesn't really make any sense to me, but hey, whatever. Liberals would sooner trust the stewardship of Earth to Shetland ponies and dung beetles. All their pseudoscience supports an alternative religion that says we are an insignificant part of nature. Environmentalists want mass infanticide, zero population growth, reduced standards of living, and vegetarianism. The core of environmentalism is that they hate mankind. No, you see, if that was the truth, all environmentalists would just go on mass murdering sprees. They would just kill everybody. They wouldn't fucking care about anything except for getting rid of humanity for the sake of the earth. Except for we're not like that. I'm not a real environmentalist, but I can say that they're not like that. And I care about the earth, and I'm not like that. I just don't think that we need to fucking breed until there's only standing room, as you will say later on in the next paragraph, which will have to be part 4. See you there, Coctopus. Coctopus out.